Hello and welcome to episode 33 of the Kitze. Today I can look at you, I can look at the camera because your boy finally has a tooth. I was not planning to record today because today was supposed to be my day off, but it wasn't my day off because I still worked because yada yada yada, whatever. I went to the dentist, they finally fixed this freaking thing. This is the actual thing. I should add the bling. I should spend time editing this video. Just when I turn to the camera, it's gonna do the ding thingy. So yeah, they finally screwed it in. They literally screwed it in. So what I mean is, this lady, I'm not shitting you, pulled out a wrench, dude. Like, you've been to the dentist, you know the 4 annoying tools that they use. Like, they're going to put the glasses on you. They're going to use the drill. They're going to use the thing for polishing. Like, they have 4 tools, right? This lady pulled up a fucking wrench. And I was like, excuse me, mate, are you fucking mental? Oh, dude, she pulled out a wrench and literally, you know the thing, I don't know if IKEA is giving this in their building sets, but the thing when you go like, you can crank it and then it goes back like, and then you do like, and then you go like, she was doing that and she screwed this bad boy in, and I'm like, at the end of the session, first of all, I forgot my AirPods. I got super fucking pissed that I was literally across the building of the dentist and I touched my pockets and I'm like, I forgot the AirPods at home and I know this is going to be 1 hour. And I got so used to the AirPods drowning out the sound and entertaining me with a podcast or a book that I was ready to cancel, but I was without a tooth for 2 days. I'm like, you're not going to record a podcast for the entire fucking week just staring at your monitor like this. So I was so ready to cancel. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just be mindful, be in my own thoughts, whatever. I didn't cancel. Survived it somehow. She gave me a mirror. She's like, do you like it? I'm like, what the fuck can I say now? After 8 months of torture, dude, what will I say? Like, no, let's try another one. I asked her, if someone needs a tooth urgently and their tooth breaks, like, is there a faster procedure? And she was like, yeah, well, you don't technically have to wait 6 months. And I'm like, what did you just say? And she's like, well, yeah, we do this because it's a policy in our office. For years we're doing it so that the place can heal and whatever. We have to wait for 6 months, but we don't have to wait for 6 months. I was like, are you fucking mental, mate? And she would, like, I did, this phrase is going to come back because I was overusing this phrase in my streams and somehow I get reminded of it. So now every 3 seconds I'm going to ask you if you're fucking mental, mate, right? And yeah, I told her, she was like, do you like it? Yada, yada. And I told her, if this falls, and I hope it won't because everything was a temporary bridge. Now this is literally screwed in. I'm like, I'm going to be without a tooth. I'm never coming to your place again. Do you fucking understand that? And she was like, and I'm like, I'm not fucking kidding. You don't. And I was like, what are we going to do about the whitening thing? Because I wanted to do whitening for the first time. And she's like, well, if we do the whitening, then for 10 days, you're going to be on a white diet. And I'm like, nah, let's not do it for now. I'll just use a filter when I upload my videos or Photoshop on my pictures. Like, fuck off. I'm not going to be on the white diet for a while. So anyway, I totally skipped the intro, went back talking about the dentist. I was not, as I said, not planning to record this or not planning to work today. But I think it's going to be a weird flow if I record a podcast on like Tuesday and then I skip Wednesday and then I don't want a weird schedule. Like, I will record on the work days, even though on Wednesday I'm not going to be working. So maybe on Wednesday I'll take more time for AMA or for some random topics that I want to talk about because I won't have stuff in my work day. But anyway, welcome to Kitze. We're talking about personal self-development journey, trying to fix my teeth, making it in life, whatever that means. We're going to discuss habits, routines, pomodoros, work-life balance, fitness, healthy food, life hacks, being a dad, productivity, running startups, creating apps. And if that's your cup of tea, just walk with me, put on your headphones, put on your shoes, go for a walk, thank me later. If you're new here, my name is Kitze. I'm the founder of Sizzy, the browser for developers, Benji, the Life OS, and Zero to Ship, the course that help you ship your SaaS using the technology stack that I'm using in all my apps. Can you be a founder of a course? That's weird. I always hated the word founder. I'm a founder. Shut the fuck up. You move rectangles. Yeah, if you want an awesome assistant like MJ, I still have that in my intro, but there's no MJ. Like, the new assistant is called, I forgot. I'm going to get a temporary assistant tomorrow. I'm going to have a meeting. Yeah, hopefully I won't miss the meeting because I can totally miss the meeting because I can have an excuse, well, I don't have an assistant. So that's why I lost the meeting. I noticed that people don't like me having an assistant 100%. Like, when having calls and, when people reply, like, they find it very hard to utter the thing like, well, your assistant said whatever. They're like, well, your assistant, it's like they don't want to acknowledge it. It's so fucking hilarious to me. It's like, anyway, it's fucking weird. But if you want your own assistant, you can go to athenago.me/kitze. I'm going to put a link in the description one fucking sunny day. Don't forget to send me comment questions. I'm putting them all in the table. And eventually, when I have time, I'm going to answer all these questions. Zico actually made it painfully obvious to me that I don't need to repeat which conferences I'm going to every fucking day, dude, because there's like 8 more months until the conferences. It's going to get very fucking annoying. So I think I'm going to do that once per week. I'm going to move which conferences I'm going to and what are my life goals to maybe every Monday. And then the rest of the week, we don't fucking do that. Benji review, let's not share the Benji screen for now. Let's just not go there because sleep time and sleep score. I feel shaky today, dude. I feel fucking horrible, honestly, today. I tried to sleep on time. I went to bed at almost 1 a.m. I woke up super early. Today there's a chance it's like 10:30. So how did I skip that part? That today is Wednesday, 21st of February, and I'm recording this at 10:30 because I skipped the entire fucking intro. Yeah, so hopefully today I'm going to sleep a little bit earlier because today I have a headache all day. Everything hurts. My body hurts. My muscles hurt. My brain hurts. My eyes hurt from looking at the screen. Now, did I do chores and stuff today as I was planning to? Or did I continue working on the native app? I continue working on a native app. And Zico pissed me off a little bit. He was like, he didn't piss me off, but he kind of challenged me in a way. I'm like, hey, I would like me and my wife to start using this on the phone. Like, what would be the fastest way? Because he has done this shit before. And I realized I have done this shit before. It's just 6 to 7 years ago, so I don't know what changed. It's like, no, you don't want to use TestFlight or whatever. It's too complex. And I'm like, challenge accepted, motherfucker. And in 15 minutes, your boy was up on TestFlight. So now there's a native Benji app on the actual phone. Now it's blocked because I'm using this app blocker. So I got to let it, let me use it at night. I got to put it on the white list of apps. But now I cannot believe that in my dock, even though there's a freaking no icon, this is the icon on the bottom. Like it's a blank icon. I'm going to upload a version with a new icon. The app can be used on a fucking iPhone. And if you're a Benji user from European Union, why from the European? Like from Europe, not from the European Union. We're not going to exclude people. You can get an invite to TestFlight because right now the time zones are broken. So if you have a different time zone, things are going to be a mess. So if you're in Europe and you're a Benji user and you finally want to try the native app, DM me on Twitter, twitter.com/thekitze, or send me an email at hi@kitze.io, and I'm going to put you on the TestFlight so you can finally download Benji. I'm stoked. So this took I started the repo 5 days ago, but I worked 4 days on this, literally 4 days, maybe 5 days. I worked on this, and now the app is live, and I should have done it sooner. So I'm wondering what other things am I postponing in life that I could just, bang out in just a couple of days. So yeah, sleep was bad. Hydration, not very, I'm not sure, but I don't think that I met my hydration goal today. I stopped using the smart water bottle, which measures things. And with this thing, I'm not even patient enough to let it fill to the top. So I even if I put an NFC tag on it, I wouldn't know if I filled it to the top or whatever. Whatever, dude, I'm drinking enough water. Fasting, did the fasting. Weight, I forgot to check my weight again today because I'm a donut. My brain is just not in this dimension right now. I'm just thinking about the app. I'm thinking way too much about Benji and just ignoring everything else in my life. Workout, nada. Walking, I think I fucked up my activity rings for the first time. The exercise ring needs like few more minutes. Come on, dude, I can do this. So my activity rings are kind of full, but I did 7,500 steps today. So I fucked up my 10,000 steps goal after a really long period. I just couldn't. I really couldn't today. I felt so fucking physically tired. Meals, I'm mentioning these days that I'm not doing all my habits, but I'm not checking them in Benji. I'm actually still being healthy, taking vitamins and doing a bunch of the other things. We're eating super healthy, so it's all good. Pomodoros, I didn't track anything today, even though I worked. And habits, yeah. I haven't checked anything to go through the list, and I don't want to waste your time on that. With that being said, I want to introduce to you the KitzeCast bingo card. So if you don't know what's a bingo card, it's basically, like, I don't know how this fucking got popular, honestly, but it's like a meme at this point. Like, Apple will have an Apple event, and people are like, here's the Apple event bingo card. Like, they're probably going to use this word, and they're probably going to say this and that, and then people cross off how many things they were right about this. So I made a KitzeCast bingo card. I asked people on Twitter, I asked Zico. A lot of people had different suggestions about this. So introducing the KitzeCast bingo card. So I don't know how many of this have I said. If you're not watching on video, if you're listening to a podcast, I'm going to read them to you and let's see how many have I hit. And it's only 9 minutes into the KitzeCast. First, I'm going to the dentist again. Did that. I hired an assistant. I got a new one. I fired my assistant. I haven't done that in a while. My assistant left me. That happened a few days ago. I had bubble tea. I had bubble tea today. I didn't work enough. A lot of days I'm like, I worked enough or I didn't work enough. Then I worked too hard. I did all of my habits. I did none of my habits. I'm crushing it. I'm a failure. I'm eating super clean. I'm going to the mall. I got a parking ticket. I love delegating and having employees. Fuck everyone. I'm going to do everything by myself. I move my strength training in the morning. I move my strength training because it's better in the afternoon. I ate like garbage all day. I crushed my workout today. I haven't worked out for 15 days. Wednesday is my new Saturday. Saturday is my new Wednesday. I crushed an hour and a half walk on the treadmill. Of course, I hit my hydration goal with this big purple bottle, a donut. We don't talk about the night routine. Baby started her podcast at 7 a.m. I stayed too late. I woke up too early. Pain in my stomach from too much food. I couldn't sleep. Decided to code. Morning routine is super important. Morning routine is overrated. Toilet, coffee, water, start coding. And I'm late with my taxes again. I think I'm hitting all of this simultaneously, dude. Every fucking day, there's something different happening. And yeah, eventually I'm going to put this on my website, like kitze.io/kitzecast/pod/bingo or something like that. So yeah, if you have any more suggestions about what are the, we've done 33 episodes of this shit. So I want to know, like, put in a comment right now, maybe one sentence that will go on the bingo card, and also give me like a critique, like what you don't like about the podcast. Am I going to change something based on feedback? Do you know how many people have complained about the thing in Sizzy or in Benji and whatever? Shredder immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you for the feedback. Through the fucking shredder. But really, I would like to hear your feedback about the podcast so I can absolutely either ignore it or double down and do that more. No, jokes aside, definitely do the thing. I'm going to take it in mind, the feedback. Yeah. So what else today? Late to the dentist, but so many devices ping me that I need to leave, and it's like 2:30 and I need to leave. I need to be in my car just to be on time to freaking pay that parking and annoying thing. But my brain just last minute goes like, but wait, in order to navigate to the dentist, it would be nice if Benji, the native app, has a feature, because it has a feature you can add travel time and travel time before and after an event, and you can choose whether you're going by car or walking or by bike, and you can also choose a location for every event in Benji. And I'm like, the natural thing that I need right now is a button that I can navigate directly. So while scrolling my events, I can click a button and it opens Google Maps with the thing. So I've been to the dentist more than I visited my parents in the last year, right? I know how to go there without navigation, and my stupid donut-ass brain works on this feature for 10 minutes just so I can be late at the dentist and forget my fucking AirPods, my donut. And I also thought, well, one thing I hate is I open it in Google Maps, and then I have to click share, and then share it to the Tesla app, because the Tesla navigation, it doesn't have CarPlay, so you gotta share it with your app, and then the navigation goes on Tesla, on the car. And I'm like, what if Tesla has an API? So I start reading the Tesla API, and yes, it is there. And yes, Benji is going to be the first calendar that will support, instead of opening Google Maps, the location of your event. Well, actually, I'm a donut because, oh God, I'm so stupid. Because Tesla has a freaking feature where you can read your next calendar event. And if it has a location, when you enter the car, you can just slide on the search thing and it navigates to the next event. So basically what I'm saying is kind of pointless. So yeah. That's it. I was late again. I also missed a meeting today. I was supposed to have a meeting with AppSumo. I booked on their page, but their page didn't show like add to calendar or whatever. They just send an email after the fact, and my email right now is a dumpster fire. I don't want to look at it. So I missed the meeting, and I'm so tired of building an app to organize my life, but also missing a meeting. I think this needs to go on the bingo card, missing a meeting. Let me just add it. I need to increase this. It's 6x6 for now. I think with all of your suggestions, the maximum size is 7x7. So I'm adding missed a meeting to the bingo card. What else happened today? I'm late on taxes again. That wasn't a bingo card. Like, my accountant is annoyed again, and I told him, don't worry, from now on I'll work with an assistant. Perfect timing. I need to do this. I don't know when will I do it. As soon as I realized I haven't paid taxes last time for 3 months, and then I paid them at once, all of them, and nothing happened. Like, I'm not in jail, as you can see. This is definitely not a jail. So right now I just take the liberty of like, let's see what's going to happen. Let's push the limits of the country a little bit, huh? Let's see what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm an idiot. We had an interior designer this morning. I was not in the best mood, dude. And last time we ended on bad terms when she redesigned the bedroom. She hired some contractors. I didn't like the contractors. They were drinking on the job. They had beer and sandwiches, a bunch of other shit. They wanted payment only in cash. There was a bunch of shit there, and she said she's going to supervise them. She's going to manage them and whatever. And today she came again because we were too lazy to find a new one. My wife was like, come on, let's give her another chance. Me, super fucking salty. Her, super fucking smiley. Whatever, you know, we just clash. I just don't like people who fake smile that much. But yeah, she's a good interior designer, unfortunately. And we were talking about redesigning the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. Basically reupholstering this motherfucking house, the entire floor from scratch. We have so many rooms to make soon, like the baby room. On the first floor, on the main floor, we're basically going to take our guest room and take out the big bed, and put a convertible bed just so the room can have more space and it can be like a play room for my daughter. And upstairs she's gonna have like sleeping room, which is also gonna have a playroom. And all of these rooms need to be made. But we decided, I prioritized making a cinema a few months ago. I was like, priorities of the house, a cinema. So I did that. And now we got to do the living room because the living room is tile floor only and it's very slippery and it's cold kind of. So anyway, not to drone and, talk about this shit. Some of the decisions we made is no more TV in the living room. So we actually lived like that for probably a year in our previous apartment, even though we didn't have a baby. We just wanted the living room to be a chill space with, no screens and stuff. But that's why we took our iPads and phones and we were scrolling them instead of watching the TV. But the nice thing that happened, it's a very Balkan thing when you go to a place to have the TV on and just have something in the background. But when people were coming to our place, we didn't have a TV on and it was just fine. We would either play music on something, we would have conversations and the TV wasn't on. And now, especially as the kid grows, like I don't want TV in the living room anymore. We're going to be one of those hipsters. When we go to a place, we're like, oh my God, you have a TV at home? That's so 2000 and fart. So we wanted to make something like a conversation pit, but we will figure out because ironically, the house has so much fucking space, but the living room doesn't have enough space, which drives me absolutely crazy. Does it make sense to have a living room and then a second living room elsewhere in the house? So when guests go to sit down with their cup of tea, I'm like, no, that's the wrong living room. Let's go to the larger one. It's in the basement. Trust me, it's a living room. Wink, wink. So what we decided, because I'm impatient to wait for her designs and all that shit. For the first time, I used Room AI. I tried to use Peter Levels' app, Interior AI, but there was a bug there. I sent him a DM about the bug. I think he fixed it at this point. He even gave me some discount, but I used Room AI, which is basically free. You can just sign up with your email and you take a picture of a room and you generate variations of it with AI. And it honestly blew my mind that the same space, same room, mostly even same the furniture, but if you color coordinate and you paint the walls a certain way, the living room look beautiful. And at this point, I'm even considering, like, do we even need the interior designer? Like, will she even have a job in a few years? Like, yes, she needs to do all the measuring, and like the job that she's doing is she's going to measure all the things and she's going to do a 3D design that matches one-to-one. Like when she did the bedroom, it matched one-to-one with the actual designs that she made. And then she's going to shop for furniture that exists because AI can make a thing, but it's not going to, like, it can invent its own furniture. So she has to find furniture, order it, take care of all of that shit. And we'll see how it will go. What else? I was working in between things. Like I was taking care of my daughter and I took her for a walk. So in between, I didn't work a lot today, just a couple of hours. So in between, I was doing Pomodoros. That's why I said Pomodoros are nice, because you can just squeeze a 45-minute Pomodoro in some time slot of your day. I didn't actually track them in Benji, but I was just, approximately doing like 30, 45 minutes of work, then go back upstairs and do something else. I left some things from yesterday that I wanted to talk about, but we can actually, let's just YOLO it. I don't need to have structure. I'll just go through the things because I'm tired and I want to sleep. That also should go on the fucking bingo card because I keep saying that every fucking thing, every freaking episode. I started liking a lot of things on Twitter. I noticed that about myself in the last year and a half. Like previously, I was holding back. I was too self-conscious about what do I like, what do I not like. Like, what do I click like on, basically, on Twitter? Now, dude, I see fucking anything. I see someone being happy about their life. They redid a fence. Like, I just go and I make sure to press like on many tweets. I know that it makes me happy when I post something random and someone likes my photo, and I'm trying to be that person. Instead of just scrolling by, just scroll and like a bunch of shit. And it makes me feel good, and I hope it makes the people feel good. So maybe start doing that, start making people feel good. It's not going to cost you anything, your ego or whatever. I saw that they, the guy that I mentioned, Zach, which lost his daughter on Twitter in the fire. I mentioned that the last podcast or a few podcasts ago. They started donation campaigns like a GoFundMe and a meal train and a bunch of other things. And I decided the 250 euros that I made from Twitter last month are going to go to that. I actually tried to finish it on the iPad today, but I just hate using this device. Like I cannot find my keyboard and I hate using the touch thing, or it drives me crazy anyway. But, God, I'll have to set a reminder to actually, to put this in the description, put donation link in description tomorrow, because for serious things, I really want to put a link in the description. So I'm going to donate my money there for the month, and I hope it's going to help, even though there's nothing that you can realistically do. Like, this is the worst situation a human can be in. Yes, he posted more things today. Yes, I was crying on every single thing because every single thing hits hard. I was hugging my daughter extra hard, even though she's looking at me like a doofus. She's like, la, 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 and starts laughing. And there's nothing you can do. Unfortunately, when we try to be mindful about these things, like I created a project in Benji called Fire Safety. I put it in the highest priority, meaning all of the tasks in that project are going to pop in the on the top of the overview when I'm looking at my tasks. But I know the stupid fucking human brain, it takes a few days to forget. And you're like, whatever, floods, fires, nothing is going to happen to me because I'm special. I'm the main character. So anyway, if you can, especially if you're making money from Twitter, if you have some extra side, whatever, if you can donate some money to help this family, that would be really nice. Shitty situation, yeah. Yesterday I wanted to mention something when I was talking about, plowing through, and I see so many people mentioning something like, I'm going to make millions and I'm going to make hundreds of thousands or whatever, and they haven't made a fucking single dollar on the internet. What will change things for you is if you literally make $1. Try to sell one fucking thing, dude. Go to Lemon Squeezy, go make a payment link. It's like, this will take you 5 minutes, I swear to God. Go create a store. Make it about anything that you ever wanted to sell. Don't think about, I'm going to make the landing page, and then don't think of this lengthy procedure. Just think of the shortest fucking thing. What are you trying to sell? A ticket for a workshop, an app, or whatever. Go make it on Lemon Squeezy, tweet it out, send it to friends. You're like, hey, here's my payment link. Can you pay me? You're going to get access to this. It hits different when you make that first dollar on the internet. Like when somebody's like, I'm going to make millions, they haven't made shit. Like, it's so fucking cringe. Shut up. So start from there. It's not that hard. And once you break that barrier, then you're going to be unstoppable. And maybe you're going to make millions. But I hate when people say that. Yesterday, I saw something on Twitter about Neuralink, that project that, anytime Elon Musk's name, ironically, is slapped on something nowadays, I think it devalues the project in a way. Because people are like, oh, Elon, I'm so tired of fucking Elon or whatever. But Neuralink, I'm not sure if he's one of his companies or he bought it or he's a CEO. I don't know what's happening with Neuralink. I just know they found a way for a person to inject... I don't know. I think they do a surgery to inject that fucking chip and connect it with your brain in a way. And now this person can control a cursor on screen just by thinking where they want the cursor to go. Hey. See ya. Hey, technology. Fucking love you, right? I love having all of these screens and all of these things. If I cannot take it off, hey, bye. I'm not going to watch a fucking 10-second KFC ad every time I go to the toilet, right? Now, every time I look at whatever, I look at fucking groceries in Aldi, and my brain, not a screen, my brain pops up. Here's a discount. Hey, bye. That's where I draw fucking line, dude. If I ever back down on this promise that I'm never going to inject freaking things, even though I'm half cyborg, I said that. Watch, Ring, Posture Trucker, Trucker, so Russian, and all of these things, they can be taken out at any moment. Like, I get that Neuralink is very useful for people who have some diseases, like they cannot move, they cannot see, they cannot do this, they cannot, that is going to fix a bunch of people. But if you're healthy and you rush over to the OR for Elon to inject a fucking chip, the meme, like Bill Gates is chipping us about the vaccine. Elon is literally openly saying, I'm going to put chips in your brain, and people are like, I would like to have that. Apple Vision Pro is boring. I want things injected in my eyeballs. So at the same time, there are rumors, there's this patent that Apple started working on a ring, immediately purchasing that on day one. And I was like, why would they make a ring? Would it be like the Aura for health tracking or whatever? I think they want to make it for controlling the Vision Pro and for controlling glasses in the future. So people get used to, gestures and doing things and more precise controls. I like that more because I can take off the ring. Now, can I take off easily the Aura ring? Absolutely not. I need to put some water on it in order for it to slide out, or actually it slid out, but it's annoying. Anyway, the point is people are working towards this, and Zuck also mentioned in a podcast, he's so likable nowadays, this motherfucker. He's on podcasts, he's like, ha ha ha, I'm the kid next door with the startup, even though he steals all of your data. I mentioned to my wife, I'm like, did you see the thing from Zuck? He's kind of likable now. He has a new haircut, dresses differently. He roasted Apple Vision Pro. And she was like, are you somehow brainwashed? Are you forgetting this guy stealing data on a massive scale? And I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, thank you for reminding me. But he's kind of cool-ish now. So he was talking, I think they're working on a wristband that does the same thing from the ring. You can basically twist it and turn it and do gestures with it and whatever. And you can do stuff in AR and VR. So I think that's inevitable in the future. Even now, the Apple Watch has this gesture where if you have an alarm or something, I can just do this with the fingers. And it's actually super useful. When you have gloves and you cannot do the thing, you can snooze or decline a call or answer a call. Well, I'm not sure which one it does, and I'm going to learn the hard way at some point where I do tick tick and I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't want to pick that up. But anyway, things are going there. The future is going to be super creepy. And as someone who loves technology, I cannot wait to be a multimillionaire, move on a farm, have some investments, ask you if you're the singer of Chandelier See ya. Delete the Twitter account and everything. Yeah, there's two questions that I didn't answer from the AMA yesterday. Zico asked me guidelines for a talk CFP, and basically how do you apply it to conferences and conference talk. That's how I understand the question. I think I've already answered that in the Kitze at some point. Be passionate about the thing that you're talking about. Don't read a readme on stage. Don't invent a talk just because you want to speak at a conference. Be passionate about something, make a really amazing talk, and then do a tour with that talk. Like go to many conferences and apply with the same talk, improve it. If I can wake you up in the middle of the night, what is the thing you're most passionate about? And you can really talk about even without slides, do a talk about that, and good fucking luck. And someone asked me, what do you do when there's a hard issue to solve? And how often do you ask GPT for advice? And how many fields do you think you need to improve yourself over time? I need to improve myself in a billion fields. So even though I'm, like a lot of times, I've been complaining about how much time I'm spending on Twitter or this and that. And when my parents were staying over for a longer time, my dad was like, what the hell are you talking about? You guys don't use your phones. Like we literally for most of the day, like now it's different. After my wife started breastfeeding and everything, and she's very busy with the baby, she's using the phone. Because she's just stuck there and she has to do something. But a lot of times she uses it for productive things, not just scrolling TikTok or whatever. We don't even have TikTok, Instagram, all of this shit. But yeah, what I was trying to say is, I think of myself that I can still improve. And when my dad looked at me, he's like, what the hell? You don't know what's phone addiction. There are people like literally being on their phone all day or on a device. And I see you guys just being present on meals, just hanging around with people. Like we can have entire full ass conversations with people for hours without one of us just reaching a phone and just checking who said whatever on Twitter. But as it is for this area and with other areas in life, I always find this path of like, no, I have to improve more. I can do it even better. I can micromanage this thing down to the last, bit, and I can be even better at this. So to answer your question, which areas do I need to improve over time? Like I would tell you all of them. Even you guys might think like, oh, he's good at this, he's good at that. I always say I want to be better at something. And about hard issues to solve, I don't know, a lot of hard issues to solve are the reason for procrastination. I noticed that, for example, with my task list, like today, I had some time and I'm like, okay, let me see what can I do. And I noticed that my to-dos are not broken down properly. So when I have a to-do that's, it's not that it's hard sometimes, it's just not broken down to small enough pieces that I can actually do it. So there is no such thing as a hard problem. I think it's only not broken down enough. And a lot of times we just get intimidated and scared. It's like, oh, this is a hard problem and I don't want to solve it. So regarding how often do you ask GPT for advice? All the fucking time. As I mentioned, GPT has replaced Google for me mostly. I just stopped Googling things. I have this shortcut caps lock and A, which brings up the Raycast AI. If you're not using Raycast and you're on macOS, what the flippity fuck are you doing? So I just constantly ask things and do math and do a bunch of things with AI. So GPT is my new best friend, basically. Few things that I told you I'm going to share the some stuff about the Benji app that I was working on. Let me show you one single thing that we added. Edu actually added this on desktop. So now we have sections for to-do lists. So to-do lists can be broken down in sections. Also a tip, if you're a Benji user, you can press command while you're clicking on delete on every delete button in Benji. You can press command and it's not going to ask you if you're sure. You see now it asks me if I'm sure and I need to double click. But if I just create a section and I just press command and delete, basically it's going to delete without asking. And this works for anything, deleting calendar events, to-dos, whatever. And I think it's like, it saves you time. Anyway, you can break down to-do lists finally, because previously you could only break down projects into sections. Now in to-do lists, you can add a new section and you can add whatever, Aldi or Lidl or fruit or however you want to divide your to-do list, you can do that. And of course, it's drag and droppable, and this functionality is coming in the native app soon. Speaking of the native app, let me just drag it here. Let me see if I have some private things that I cannot share with you. No, I don't. So basically, one cool thing that I added. Oh shit, this fucker is not going to fit. God damn it. Anyway, I think this is resizable. I think I can drag this simulator and just resize it a little bit. Come on, bro. Yeah, cool. I can resize this a little bit. I made this menu, which Eric told me that Apple is not going to like this. So basically, if you're listening to this in audio form, Eric told me that Apple doesn't like apps that mimic the launcher, the springboard basically of iOS. Springboard is the launcher with all the icons. If you try to mimic that, Apple is going to probably reject the app. So I'll see if I'm going to change this. For now, I like it because the idea is to get rid of all of these tabs down here, because I cannot add tabs for all the features. If you look at the desktop app, these are not even all the features in Benji. There's probably over 30, 40 features. There's going to be a lot of new stuff coming soon. So what I wanted to do is basically have a giant button here for launching this launcher. On the left, two icons. One is home, one is the timeline to basically communicate with other people and leave each other likes on posts and shit. And then on the right side, like three pin things that you want to access quickly. And then you just click on the launcher and you can just go to any screen that you want to go to. Why is this a resize icon? That's so fucking annoying. Anyway, dude. So that's one thing that I was working on. I was working on the fasting dialogue today. So why do I not have a fast? Is this even connected to production or what the hell is going on? Let me try to start a fast. I'm not sure if this is connected to production. Yeah. So I tried to, even though this icon is annoying right now. Oh, okay. The cursor is back. So I tried to take zero inspiration from the Zero app. And I added this thing on the top, like total fast and current streak and the longest streak. I don't think this is correct. I need to make sure. I need to go back to all my fasts and make sure. I know that I'm missing a day somewhere. I'm definitely over 21 days of fasting. I'm doing way more. The streak is way longer. So what's cool is you're going to get this timer now. You can flip. Immediately found a bug. So I'm going to fix that. But now we can edit the start. And it's like literally the same interface as the Zero app. And what I like is like this makes a sound on iOS. Like this is the native picker on iOS. And as you scroll through this motherfucker, like it will make a nice sound. And it also does the haptic feedback and everything. And you can also change your end time. So you can say, I want to fast for how many hours. You can change, I want to fast for this many hours. You can click to cancel your fast. And you can click to end your fast. I'm not sure if this is not connected properly or what the hell is happening. Did I change it? Maybe I changed it. Maybe I didn't change it. Let me change the goal back to 16 hours. Anyway, talking way too long about this. And one thing that I like is, and I didn't like about the Zero app, is when you click end fast now, it asks you, do you want to end it now? Or do you want to set an end time? Because a lot of times I'll just let my fast run and then remember, oh shit, I ate like 30 minutes ago. So you can just set end time and you can be like, I actually finished my fast at this point of time, and you can just save the end time. So anyway, I worked on that screen today, and there's like a bunch of micro things that I added throughout the app, which I don't want to bore you with, honestly. So yeah, our TestFlight link is going to be, I mean, you can request it from me and I'm going to give it to you if you're a Benji Pro user in the Europe, because for now, this is going to be Pro users only. I wanted to mention one last thing about Zero and why I'm actually bullish on Benji as a concept. Zero wants you to pay for, I cannot open it on my phone, it's blocked right now. Zero, the donuts, want you to pay premium for, they have a bunch of features in premium, absolutely not worth a premium. But if you want to start a 16-hour fast, it's fine. They have preset numbers, but if you want to go and save your custom preset, like they have that blocked and they're like, you got to be a premium user to do that. To save a fucking number? Are you fucking mental, mates? They are absolutely mental. So every fucking indie hacker that has this idea of, hey guys, I'm making a habits app, and then a bunch of people are going to like their tweet and be like, oh, finally a habits app. No one has invented this before. You go, indie hacker. And then this indie hacker is like, hey guys, this is going to be $14 per month or $9. And people are like, no, this is not worth it. I mean, it's pretty looking, but it's $9 per month. Like, bye, see ya. So I can do this about every single feature of Benji. I can find an app that's popular and people are tired of paying a fucking pro subscription. Like you go find a habits app, you're going to add 4 habits and you're like, oh, this one is cool. You add the 5th habit. It's like, oh, to add more than 4 habits, you need premium. Then you download a to-do app. You start adding projects. They're like, you can only have 3 projects. Well, fuck off, dude. All of these features, habits, routines, countdowns, to-dos, timeline, planner, journal, food, weight, hydration, fasting, pomodoros, mood tracking, workout tracking, contacts, pain log, activities, locations, daily summary, trips, medication, finances, hot and cold tracking, household, weeks of life, packing, blood pressure, and affirmations. Everything that I mentioned, you can find it as an app. It's usually way too overhyped. It might have a cool design. It's missing a bunch of features. It might be iOS only, so you cannot use it on the web. You cannot use it on Android. And they want you to pay a shitty-ass subscription for a shitty fucking app. So Benji is going to combine all of this. But what I decided is I'm going to have a call with someone smarter than me when it comes to this. I mean, someone with more experience when it comes to pricing things, because I don't want to do the YOLO thing this time where I'm going to be like, oh, whatever, the price is 9.70 based on parts. I don't want to do that. I want to, someone who can actually evaluate. Like, I want to have like a competitors/competitors page. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Just summarize how much would it cost you if you pay for all of these fucking things. And then basically figure out what should be the price for Benji. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please, before you leave that donut in the comments, also give me a suggestion here. How would you price this? Which features would you leave to be for free? Like, I honestly regret opening the invite list and opening everyone to come to Benji. I think the reason why Apple made the Apple Vision so expensive, yes, it has costs and hardware and everything, but I think they intentionally made it this expensive First of all, so not everyone can buy it because they don't want everyone to buy it now, because a lot of people are going to buy it now and be disappointed. Like, you go to the App Store and there's basically a floating calculator in VR and a battery indicator. So Apple wants developers to create experiences for probably a couple of years before they actually launch a Vision, not Pro, just regular for regular humans. And once you saw that price, when they're going to give you one for $1,000, you're going to be happy. You're going to be like, oh, fuck yeah, this is cheap compared to the other one, right? So I think I hate invite lists. And that's the reason why I removed the invite list. At some point, I'm like, I don't want to be pretentious and I don't want to do any of this shit. I want everyone to use my app. But I fucked up because now you're getting everyone in your app. You're getting feedback from way too many people. You don't know who's serious about this shit. And if you want to know who is serious about your app, you block free signups, not even an invite list. And you can only sign up with a credit card. Basically, you got to put a credit card in and start a free trial in order to skip the invite list. So I think that was the move, but I fucked it up. I can, at any point, I'm going to revert the invite list and this, and I'm going to take more time to think about the pricing. Because the thing is, as soon as I flip that switch and the iOS app is live, at least the iOS app, and people can download that, Benji can explode. Like, I only need to work with a couple of TikTokers and a couple of productivity channels for this to get super popular, but I don't want to throw people in. Like, someone sent me screenshots of how the app looks like when you first sign up, and I'm forgetting that if you go to the home screen, there's nothing. If you go to your profile page, there's nothing. And a lot of people will open that, just click around and be like, oh, this is empty. I don't have ideas, and I'm going to leave. So we need a nicer onboarding experience. We need mocking data. We need sample buttons. Like, you don't know which habits to do? Click here. We're going to add brush your teeth because you're a fucking donut that you don't brush your teeth without a habit. Anyway, I have a habit for brushing my teeth. I think that's it. Let's go through the content for the day. Sorry if I bothered you. Like, fuck off, dude. I'm not going to apologize for bothering you. It's my own podcast. If I want, I'm going to talk about, I don't know, farts for all day. Book. I'm not reading anything. Movie. Like, I'm so out of the movie, TV show, gaming thing. Like, my brain just goes into this other mode, and I don't even think, oh, let's take the Steam Deck. I don't even fucking know where it is. And I honestly prefer this more, where I'm taking the iPad every free moment. Instead of playing on a Steam Deck, I'm taking the iPad and I'm engaging on Twitter, and I basically keep an eye on everything that's going on in the world of startups, development, React Native, a bunch of other things. I think for now, that's what I need more than fucking gaming. This brings more opportunities. It brings more things happening. So things are rolling in a bunch of different directions. So I don't even miss movies and TV shows and games. So for now, no recommendations there. I already gave you enough recommendations. Go back and you can watch them for a fucking year. People start tagging me on Twitter. Someone said, for now, I'm only living on Kitze's recommendations. And you should, because my recommendations is basically the top IMDb list of 250 movies or shows. It's like, I'm not inventing some secret hidden gems or whatever. Music, I haven't listened to anything. Good artists, nothing. App, install Raycast, I would tell you. Like, Raycast is the absolute fucking GOAT. Benji extension will be coming for Raycast soon, so you'll be able to do all the things in Benji from Raycast. If you're a macOS user, use that. Not affiliated with them in any way. I just love what they're doing. And even small updates, like today they have a small update for whatever. You can see it on my Twitter if you want to see it for. Like, they're absolutely the best. Yeah, I think that's it, dude. That was long. I'm hopefully going to go to sleep on time, and I was going to scroll my iPad like an absolute fucking donut. Thank you for listening to this. Go do your homework. Follow me on Twitter, Discord. Do all of these things in the description if you want. Otherwise, you can do whatever the freaking fuck you want. And I will see ya in the next one. You donuts.